Hi, my name is Audrey Choi. I'm from Weston, Connecticut. 2 years ago, I was applying for boarding school in both the US and Stanstead. And so I was looking for a place that would be a place to grow in athletics and academics. When I was at public school, it was very separate. Like, you have school, and then after school ends, you can go do whatever you choose to do. But for me, I chose hockey. And then after a few years, and then receiving the opportunity to go to Stanstead, I was thinking, wow, you can integrate them and then make it an experience. But the thing about Stanstead is that even if you're not one of the top players, you get to practice and you can play along with some of the best players in Quebec and see how they, I don't know, live and play hockey, and I think that's interesting. You can also see it as a business culture and how managing relationships is so important in both the short term and the long term, because we spend, 6 months together as a team. And so you have to learn how to work with the 3 people that you're on a line with, or you have to learn to work with your coach, and you have to learn to work with the people sitting next to you. You have to learn how to make conversation every single day and then develop relationship from that entire setting. And when you interact with them on a day-to-day basis, you have to preserve all of these, relationships. After my first year, I thought that I saw how people at the school were able to decide how much of an experience they wanted, because you can decide to take part in certain activities. You can decide to really participate on your team and be a big contributor. And so I saw the different levels of how people can do that, and I thought, okay, next year I want to be like a major contributor in aspects of life. When you build a prefect community that sustains itself, that can be really powerful for the rest of the school. And when I saw that, I wanted to be a part of it. Organizing TEDx, I was surprised that the whole thing fleshed out to be what it was, because I was imagining something smaller, something not as elaborate. And I remember after the last session, there was a certain energy in the room that was there. And if you were there, you felt it, because we had a lot of emotional talks, but we also had people who were, they felt strongly about what they were saying, and they weren't apologetic or reluctant to say what they wanted to say. And I thought that was great. Your life is all at one place, like playing hockey or studying and interacting with friends and going to meals. That's all in one place, and it's so concentrated that when you have this opportunity to do all things at once, I think it can be really exciting. I would describe it as close-knit, connected, and challenging.